Michael Allen White is playing Rotta The Hutt. I'm Kent, Blue Milk Latte Solace, and with me, as always, is
Christophsis.
And we just got some breaking news. We have, obviously, Michael Allen White. He's going to be voicing the character Rotta The Hutt.
Don't you mean Stinky?
A.K.A. Stinky. From, provided by Ahsoka there, from the Clone Wars film back in 2008. That was his actual, debut as well. That's when he first got to know the character. He'll be voicing the character. We're assuming this character will either be CGI, or they could even just go as far as just making like a full-on puppet, a la what Jabba the Hutt was back in. This will be for the Mandalorian and Grogu film that has wrapped principal photography, but I'm assuming they're going to be doing pickups and obviously a whole bunch of special effects and all that post-production work leading up to the release in May of 2026. Now, there's a few things to unpack with this announcement. A lot of people on face value think, oh, okay, cool. It's just like a really handsome dude playing an alien, right? But there's other things going on here. So we know that the Hutts are going to be involved in this film, whether in a minor role or a major role. We didn't know that before. We know very few things about this Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Right.
But I feel like that opens the door to kind of a whole plethora of other characters that we could probably see. Because we know that the Hutts were in the Book of Boba Fett.
Right.
I know that possibly we could be getting Boba Fett in there as well, in the Mandalorian and Grogu film. That does also open the door to some other random cameos that we might be getting as well. Such as, I think you were mentioning one.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what Rotta's whole goal in this thing is, maybe he's trying to hire the
A.K.A. Stinky.
Right. His goal might be to avenge the death of his father.
And so that could mean more Luke Skywalker. The other kind of weird thing is when we first meet Rotta in the Clone Wars film back in 2008, Star Wars timeline-wise, we're in the year approximately 22 BBY. That's before A New Hope. And in this one, we're about, I'd say, we don't know official release, like timeline-wise, but we're assuming between 9 to 11 years after A New Hope. So that's only really 31-ish years, give or take, between when we see him almost like essentially as an infant to now he's going to be voiced by this middle-aged hunky actor guy. I mean, not to take anything away from him, he's fantastic in a lot of his other movie and TV appearances, specifically like Shameless, The Bear, and that wrestling movie that I didn't watch, but did you watch?
Which wrestling movie?
The one wrestling movie. The Iron Claw with Zac Efron.
No, I did not watch that one.
Where he's extra hunky. Anyway, yeah. So it could be a simple voice thing. Does he strike you? We know that he's a good actor, but does he strike you as having like a very memorable voice? Do you think he'll deliver his normal thing, or do you think he's going to do something a little extra with it?
I don't know. Like his voice isn't super like bassy or dynamic like a Jabba.
Yeah.
But no Hutts have that voice because I always remember Jabba's cousin Zero.
Yeah. Oh, and he is a very flamboyant Godfather.
Yeah, he was Truman Capote sounding.
Yeah. Very true.
Do you think he speaks English, or think his whole it's hard actor to speak nothing but Huttese?
Do they speak Huttese? Well, what did they speak in the Clone Wars film? They kind of bounce back and forth.
Jabba does Huttese, and it's translated by his droid.
Yeah.
Zero speaks English.
I think we're going to be getting I'm going to go half and half.
Okay.
We might be getting him native language at the very introduction, and then some character will say, we will now speak in, common, basic, or what have you for the rest of the meeting that we have. It kind of, blew my mind when I saw that little nugget being posted by Variety.
Yeah, not on my bingo card.
Yeah.
Of all the Dave Filoni things to pull in from his deep bench of lore, Stinky was not one I was hoping to see or thought we would see.
I was actually talking about that with a coworker buddy of mine this morning about how even in like the Solo film and stuff, they do insert nuggets. For instance, Darth Maul appearing at the end of Solo, where they kind of de facto want to force you to watch animated Star Wars properties, whether that's Clone Wars or Rebels or what have you. Whether or not that strategy is good or not, I mean, I'm there for it. But when we talk to like our moms, for instance, they're not going to know who Rotta Rotta The Hutt is, they're not going to really know any of the extra bonus stuff.
I mean, in fact, that was the biggest complaint I heard from people online about the Ahsoka series, was that if you had not watched the cartoon series...
It was so inside baseball.
Yeah, it was. You didn't get half of it.
Yeah. But yeah, we just wanted to come on and let you guys know our very basic thoughts and get our kind of mind stirring. We are a good year and a half out from the release of this movie, so we have tons and tons more speculation and stuff to go over. So we'll be, I'm sure, talking about it more from now to then. And we also are doing our weekly Skeleton Crew review as well. Yep. That should be dropping pretty much as the episodes are released. So thank you guys for watching. In the comments, let us know what you guys think about this casting, whether you're thumbs up, thumbs down, or just kind of mind blown, Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. May the Force be with you.